say, nah, this bitch hard, man.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. It's the Moshcast. We are at home base. You know me, Almighty Sai. We're having a good day today. I have a really cool guest today. Honestly, new moshfit on the fucking mic. New face. So I want everybody to give a good warm welcome to Pancake, a.k.a. Mr. Pancake Man. Hey. Wow.
Thank you, man. So happy to be here.
Heck yeah, dude. You're like one of the handfuls of white rappers I know.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
You know, you got me, Erratic, Sunburn, you, Mothball, yeah. Psych. I'm just kidding. Psych. No, I'm just kidding. Psych, I love you. I love you, dude. I love you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. How you been, dude?
Been good, man. I've been good, you know. Just chilling out.
Yeah.
Doing my thing. You know
just vibing it up.
Yes, sir.
Heck yeah, dude. I before we did pod, I was thinking about what I wanted to wear because I am aware of myself, and sometimes I wear the same thing over. And I was watching some of my clips, and I'm like, man, I probably wore this shirt like 3 or 4 times, you know.
Yeah.
People think that I don't take showers or something, you know.
Yeah.
Or wear the same pants because I'm on the spectrum, and so I have comfortable clothes, I have safe clothes, and so I wear my Jankos, and I'll wear a wrestling shirt, but I'm like, I like these because they fit good, and I feel like I don't look like a fat fuck on camera. And so I just think about that, and then I don't think about every Friday people are like, you're wearing the same shirt. And I'm like, yeah, you're kind of right, to be honest. I'm sorry. So I changed it up. I mean, I kind of look the same, but these are not clothes that I regularly wear on pod, and I'm wearing a new hat. So if you have a problem with that, I don't know what you want me to say. I gave you my answer on that, you know. But, yeah, this is the home base. We usually do it at high fidelity, but I thought I'd give Ray a chill pill. Because sometimes I could be very abrasive. I'm loud, you know, and I want to be loud, and that's a business, you know. Go to high fidelity for all your physical media needs. You know, small plug there. Small plug.
Yeah, high fidelity's dope. I like them.
High fidelity is sick, man.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad. It's cool to see, them... The growth that they have become.
Oh, yeah.
And especially the story that Ray was telling me, because coming into that interview, I thought High Fidelity has been here for a minute. I thought High Fidelity was already a thing since 2009.
Yeah.
And I was like, dang, because they've only been here for 4.5 years. And I was like, holy shit, that's crazy.
Dang.
So
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it's a good move. It's a big move, and they're doing really good stuff on 6th Street. If you don't know, go watch Ray Wilson's pod that I did a few weeks ago. And High Fidelity is a record store on 6th Street here in Amarillo. So if you want to go look for music or merch or band tees or CDs or cassettes, that's the place to go. So, and I always make that plug because he has a business, and I love
High Fidelity. Yeah, Ray's awesome. Yeah.
You need to do a show there, dude.
I have. I've done.
Yeah, you've done a show there.
Yeah.
Dang, where the fuck have I been? Which one? When did you do that one?
First one I did was when it was just me and Bella in Pancakes for dinner. That was 3 years ago, so it might have been their first or second year.
Wow.
And that was a pretty good show.
Right.
We had kids from Amtech record us, and then we were on the Amtech TVs for a week. It was weird, but we loved that show a lot, and we love Ray. And then the second time I went was last year, I'm pretty sure, with Pancakes for dinner, and that was full band.
Right.
And that was pretty cool. The winter was really good too. We had a pretty good turnout.
Yeah. I need to meet the rest of your crew because I think there's more than just you, right?
Yeah. Rest of the crew is.
I think I've met like one or two.
Yeah, yeah.
You did a show at Idol, but they didn't perform with you. But I think two of them were there.
They weren't on my band. No. Most of my band members have like graduated now, and are graduating, and so it's just been kind of
hard.
We've all been a little separate.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, Pancakes for Dinner has always been more of a project than a band, I think, because from the root of it, it was really just like me and Bella, and so whenever Bella left the band, I stopped really wanting to do the band because like that was like the whole other half. But
who's can I ask who Bella is?
Bella, so her and I were together for like 3 years of high school.
Yeah.
And we were in the band Pancakes for Dinner. We made the band before we were dating. And we did gigs all the time. 806. It was just our thing. And you know, we're good now. We're friends. Right. Yeah.
Right.
She'll probably watch this. So sorry. But
letting out your dirty laundry.
Right. I'm sorry, man. I hope I don't get in trouble. But no, she's really cool. But anyways, no, we had stuff going on, and we kind of just had to take a break for a sec. And so I tried to do the band stuff without her, and it just kind of wasn't really hitting the same.
Right.
So kind of just stopped that for a minute and worked on myself, my own music, did my own solo stuff. But you know, every now and then, you know, her and I will even just play music, you know, and we're trying to kind of get something together. I'm trying to get something together musically, because I think there's a lot of magic like missing. But anyways, yeah, if anyone I would say like really is the other root of the band, it was definitely her. Like I definitely have to like give the flowers constantly because it's like, you know, like we were on the news once, you know.
Oh yeah.
And, like when we went on the news, like we did the interview and it was me and her. You know? So it was like. Cause like we're the band, you know, and that's nothing against if Jeremiah somehow watches this, my guitarist.
Chicks don't even know the name of my band.
If the rest of if the rest of my band hears this, I'm sorry. I love y'all. You're the greatest.
Well, so do you play anything in the band or like?
Yeah. I'm usually rhythm guitar, and then I will sing too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm the lead
and
vocal.
Bella, what?
She's a backup vocal and also a rhythm usually,
Nice.
and then and she'll sing lead as well sometimes, and she's really good. She's like one of the best singers I think, like ever. Like that's not even me like glazing. Like I mean, that's just true. Yeah. I think she's like one of the best vocalists ever. Like if she would like really lock in and like honestly like if she put an EP out like with all of her own stuff, like she just made her own music, I really feel like she'd have like a shot. Like it's very very good.
Nice.
So
you got a drummer, bass player.
Yeah. A drummer still friends with me. He's gonna play with me at Bad Magic coming up.
Right. I'll be there. I'll see you.
Yep. He's pretty cool. His name's Zach. He's dope. He's always been in the band since our first performance as a full band. I met him in jazz band. That was really cool.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because I was the electric guitarist for jazz band. He was the drummer, and so I was like, dude, you're like the best at this. And it was really funny because our first rehearsal that we had for the news, because the news was the first time we had a full band. He shows up to practice and he has this binder, and in this binder he wrote down drum charts for all of the songs, like all my songs.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is like crazy. Like who writes drum sheets for my music? You know, I was like, I should have given you this, but I don't know anything about it. And so I just thought that was so crazy, very inspiring. He's a very really cool guy. Yeah, just one of the best. Jeremiah is was my guitarist. Really cool guy too. He got like a video on YouTube that got up to like I think like 900,000 views.
Oh wow.
Yeah, 'cause he did a he's gonna kill me if I say the wrong one. I think it was Eddie Van Halen. He did Eruption. I know that.
Right.
Yeah. So he did Eruption at our school and talent show. 900,000 views. got a bunch of subscribers. He got like a news article. Like he did really well with that. Like I was really proud of him.
Wow.
Very, very good. I think he's one of the best guitarists like ever. Like I think he's like seriously like one of the best. He has like a project called Flaky Biscuits, which I always thought was funny because like Pancake Man biscuits. But
y'all got a lot of food going on.
Right, yeah. He's really cool though. He produced a lot of my last album, and it was really, he's very, very talented. So I know he's got a project coming out here pretty soon. So anybody listening to this, check out his new project when it comes out, because he's definitely working on something really dope, and he's very good. He's a very talented kid. He's gonna make it very far. And then there's Graham, who was my bassist. He doesn't really do much outside he doesn't do like music like us, like
right.
But he's a really cool guy. Met him in choir. I've known him since middle school. He's just a dope all around dude.
Right.
We had a bassist before him called Riken. His name was Riken. Riken was dope. And then there was Colin for a few days. Colin was really dope. We just had a lot of different bassists, but they're all dope. They've all been very good at what they do, and they've all been pretty like, I can be like, here's a few charts. Do you think you can read them? And they've all been very good at it.
Heck yeah, dude.
Yeah, I think over at Bad Magic, I'm going to get a legacy band together if I can. We're waiting on Jeff's response, but we'll probably have Leffrey Todd or Jeff. If anyone knows who that is, that'll be the guitarist. And then Remy, I'm hoping, for bass.
Oh, yeah. Remy. I love Remy. Shout out Remy.
Yeah, Remy's awesome.
Remy's a really good friend of mine. Me and him have pretty deep talks and conversations about media and music.
Yeah.
I need to get him on pod. It's one of those things, man. Like, I've known a lot of people for a very long time, and like I'll be doing the pod, and I've had this conversation. With I guess a few. Drake posted. I talked about that on last podcast, but Drake posted something, and then Remy shared it, and then talked about how gatekeeping and stuff was pretty bad here in Amarillo, which it is. But it kind of like inspired me and it humbled me the way he talked about it, because he was talking about how sometimes we get into that motion of being the gatekeeper and not really knowing that we are, and it kind of like set me back, and it's like, what can I learn from this, and how can I move forward, like understanding that like sometimes we have that mentality of being like, I don't really mess with these kinds of folks, or I don't listen to this kind of music, or blase, and I try my best not to be that way. But the conversation that we had before pod was like, there's just like some whack people here, behind closed doors or in front of people. And don't get me wrong. Some of the friends that I have, and even including myself, we get a little crazy. We have fun. I have fun for sure. If I'm at a show, I'm definitely probably a 6-pack in already and having a really fun time. Yeah. Some people do not fuck with that, and that's completely fine. I'm not one of those to be like, fuck you, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want, and that's just how it is. Some people just don't mess with that, Some people don't mess with the pod. Some people say, I love Cy, but his podcast kind of gets in the way of what I see as an artist. And, I talk about hard topics or hard things to talk about, and they just don't like that. And I have to, like, sit back and be like, okay, cool. Like, that's great. Thank you for letting me know, but I'm still going to be doing my own thing. Right?
Yeah.
But some of these people out here are just absolute just trash people. Not their music, has nothing to do with their art or anything. It's just like sometimes you can't divide the artist and their art. You can't, because they end up somehow combining the two, and it's hard to see what they can accomplish because of what that is.
Yeah.
And that might be hard for y'all to fucking hear. I don't know. I'm sorry, man. But, like, when you're out here and starting, like, shit and a ruckus and starting shit on Facebook, and you are that person, and then also you want people to support you, and you don't see that, you have to really reevaluate what you are and how you walk. I don't know.
Yeah.
What you can't, say walk the walk, talk the talk.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you're like bashing people and you're causing shit on Facebook or causing drama at shows, and it's like, dude, like, what do you expect? You want fans,
Yeah.
you want people to listen to you. Then what do you expect, man?
Oh yeah.
And it's hard. And so, Remy was talking about that, and I just want to shout him out because me and him get in pretty deep conversations. We talked about AI a few days ago and how like short-term media is like frying the brain.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I always thought that like humans as themselves already, like whenever I was growing up, it was like 20-minute span, 20-minute like what is it called? Attention span.
Yeah.
And so it's like now it's like every 6 seconds you're like doom scrolling, and then we got AI, and it's like the faster the better, the easiest the better.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's hard too because I'm running a podcast that's like super long. You know, long form media is my thing. I like sitting there and talking and having a conversation, and I also absorb that when I'm at work and I'm like listening to 3-hour pods that I enjoy. But then it's like my sister, my littlest sister, I love her to death, but she's like the next thing always fast. I don't know. Maybe it's the new generation. I don't know. You have probably more information on that than I do. I'm a little older than you. What do you think about it?
I mean, like I agree. I think like doom scrolling and like short form media is just very like it's frying us. It makes it's bad for like the market of like musicians as well because it oversaturates like the market. There's so much that is on the internet, you know, and that's because everything is so little now. Right. And so the amount you go through in a day, it's like almost impossible for you to retain anything. It has to like really shine. Right. Now on that side of it, it's also helpful for a musician because it's like if you are the one that shines, then you have a lot of, you know, shit below you that you're going to shine above. Yeah. And so I think that's kind of the positive side to it. But overall, it's just it fries you. It makes you very just anxious. I think it really brings up my anxiety and just like my anxiousness because I'm constantly like there's constantly a thought. I think when you're doom scrolling, you do that so that you can put those like thoughts at ease. Right. Right.
I also have that boost of serotonin.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Also, too, having this conversation, I was thinking like even like albums. Yeah. Have become super super short. I remember way back when X was around and he was there in doing music and stuff and Peep and stuff like. I remember, I might be wrong, but I remember that there was kind of like this challenge going on, or like this bet of like the shortest formed album, and I think X hit it for like 17 minutes, 18 minutes for his album. No hate, because I love X. X is a phenomenal artist, and he melded a lot of the new music that has came in the future. Yeah. For what he did and Peep too, but it's like I don't want to like sit there, buy an album, right, and then only have 17 minutes. Yeah. And then re-listen to it? Like I remember whenever I was a kid, like listening to albums that were like an hour 30.
Yeah. Like 2 LP albums like are basically like not here anymore. Right. Because it's like they don't do well. You know what I mean? Nobody listens to the second side. Like I think the most recent example of that is the Fall Off and. You know, I don't know. It's like even the Fall Off, like, I don't know. And I think that might be like me becoming like a product of the short form content. Like, right. I don't even really like long albums really anymore. Like the only really like 2-side album I like is Mr. Morale. Like, that's probably it right now because I wasn't even I was not a big Fall Off fan. That's gonna get me in some water. But
why not?
I just I'm ready for the hate comments. I'm gonna be like, never get him back on.
Well, what I mean is like, why were you not a big fan? Why are you not a big
fan? I don't really like J. Cole. I just think he's corny.
Yeah, well, I get a lot of hate too because a lot of the rappers that I like, nobody likes.
Like
I don't know.
What rappers do you like?
Off the top of my head right now,
Yeah.
I'll do the little hot topics, and then I'll do my hot topic at the end.
Let's go.
So, I like Georgiana.
Okay.
I like BLP Kosher.
Okay.
I like Lord Lan, and then for like my like bands and stuff.
Okay.
I kind of like. I mean, I like Highly Suspect.
Okay.
I'm like, I don't know, like the bands that I was like 1 minute or 1 minute silence, System of Down, like all the OGs I still fuck with. I'm not really big into like a lot of the known artists anymore. I don't know if it's because I'm so locked in on like finding new artists here in Amarillo, or if like I'm just like, because I'm doing I'm doing a lot of physical media this year. That was one of my things, like 2026.
Yeah.
I'm doing physical media. I'm not doing a whole bunch of outsourced or big artists. I want to go back to my roots, and so a lot of the bands that I've been listening to have already been here. They've already been done. They've already seen their stuff, and I enjoy their sound. But like a lot of the rap artists, I just kind of like I just really listen to their stuff. They might be corny and they might be a little weird, and like Lord Len screams, and like Georgiana has that like. What are you on, fucking Xanax? Like, holy shit, you're so fucking chill.
I think it's just like, for J. Cole, it's just his voice. I don't know what it is. I just can't. Like, I think he has hits, and he has very good, he has really good.
He's got his flowers, though.
He's got a great flow. He's got a great, his writing's phenomenal. He's a great, I don't think there's anything against him. I have nothing against him as a rapper. I think he's great. I just personally, I don't know why, I just can't stand his voice. It's like it's not a thing for me. And ever since Grippy, dude, I just can't do it. And that's coming from a guy who likes Eminem. Like, we go, you know what I mean? It's like, and people will be like, but Eminem's corny too. And I'm like, I know, but J. Cole just, I'm sorry, man. It's like, I don't know. But still props. He's a good rapper. Right. He's very good at what he does.
Also, Josh Wick. I'm really deep into like electronic music right now, especially in physical media. So like Josh Wick, the freestylers, Eric Warren. Okay. Like, but they have reached that peak where like you don't have to know them and they're there. They've already hit that peak. But my hottest like point where I'm like, I kind of fuck with him, and I kind of still will always. Yeah. I don't necessarily listen to his music a lot, but he's around in my solar world. Machine Gun Kelly.
Oh, man.
I know, dude. I know. I'm sorry. You know what got me on it? You know what got me on Machine Gun Kelly?
No.
And people will fucking hate me.
Yeah.
But it's like, he was the only guy that actually said, I'm gonna diss Eminem. At that moment, yeah, I know. Look at your face. I know. I see it, man. But I give him props. Did he win that necessarily? No. He was like,
the reason he did it was so like corny though.
I know.
It was so corny.
I know.
I was blocked off Shade 45 because I said something about your daughter when she was 14.
I know.
Yeah, that's fucking weird, dude.
I know.
You were like 20. Why are you commenting on a 14-year-old?
Maybe I should not like him.
It's like he did
I forgot that he did that.
And then he's like mad that Eminem doesn't want him on Shade 45 when Eminem isn't even the one. I'm pretty sure he said in an interview that he wasn't the one that did that. It's just like you know what I mean? I don't know.
It was a collaborative thing.
Something like that. Yeah.
Shade 45 is like a collaborative thing.
Yeah. And they were like, no, we don't fuck with you. And then I was like, yeah, duh. Like, and then he puts out Rap Devil, and I like, oh my gosh, like I would Eminem, if you're listening to this.
Eminem, I love you, bro.
I love you. I would diss you. I would diss Eminem 100%. I would do it. Publicity in that is phenomenal.
Right.
And I think that comparatively for me versus all of the other people who've dissed him, right, I think I could make something 10 million times better. Because nobody who's gone at him is good.
You hear that, Eminem?
I'm sorry, Eminem. It's like, come on. The people who are dissing you suck.
I'm clipping this for TikTok.
Dude, clip it. Because the people who dissed Eminem are just trash. Like, it's just not. Yeah. Name one good rapper that won an Eminem. The best one is probably Ja Rule. And Ja Rule got, like, just bashed on by everyone. Yeah. So, I don't know. It's just like, it's like get a good battle in, get someone like Dope to go at him, and then let's see how it goes.
Right.
But you know what I mean? It's like whenever, I don't know, it's like everybody has so much respect for him, and I have respect for him so much. You know what I mean? I have so much respect for that man, and I would only ever diss him if me and him like talked and we were like, hey, can I diss you so I can get like some publicity here, and then we'll like make friends at the end. You know,
Right.
we'll like hug it out at the end.
Maybe Diabolic and like Immortal Technique should diss him.
Yeah.
Diabolic
Immortal Technique. If he went to Eminem, I'm sorry, Eminem, you might lose that one, because
that
that's
one's
like
crazy.
that's a bad. Yeah, I mean,
Diabolic
honestly,
and Immortal Technique. But the thing is, this is because also I have some beef with Diabolic. We'll get into that here in a second. But Diabolic and Immortal Technique, they hash it out. They say we're buddies again. It's fuck Viper Records, whatever. And then they go and collab and do a diss track to Eminem. They would probably win 100%. But Diabolic, you gotta fucking hit me back up, dude.
come on,
It's kind of
Diabolic.
fucked up. I don't know, like, so Diabolic was on my pod. I had Diabolic on my pod. I called him in. We talked and everything. And we had a pretty good conversation. It was great. And I was like super honored because like that's like one of my all-time favorite rappers, him and Immortal Technique. I know that they have beef. I can split the two though because it's on some dumb shit. Whatever. Anyway, so we were having conversations and stuff, and then I was like, you know what? I think it would be fucking cool if I just asked Immortal, or not Immortal, I'm sorry, if I asked Diabolic, like, hey, how much for a fucking feature, dude? Like, how much would you do a feature for?
Yeah.
And he goes, what you got? And I was like, to be honest, bro, like, I got some money. You know, I got a few bucks. I'm not gonna say how much, and I'm not gonna say all that, but I was like, I got a few bucks.
Yeah.
I'm down to do it. And he goes, bet. And I was like, all right. So we dapped it up, and I Venmo'd him cash. And I knew it was gonna take some time. I knew it was gonna take some time, like maybe like a month or two, half a year. I don't know, whatever it takes. Especially like me going into music and be like, oh shit, like I got this badass fucking artist that I love, and I got a feature from him. Like, fuck yeah, like that. I was like hype on some shit. I was high. I was high on a kite, and I was like, damn. But then a year would go by, and a year went by, and I would hit him up like, hey, like, we good on that feature, bro? Like, we good on it? Like, what's up? And he would go, yeah. I'm like, all right, well, let me know. And then a year would go by. I'm like, bro, what the fuck, man? And I would hit him up, and then he stopped responding. And I was like, look, man, if you don't want to fucking do it, then that's cool. Like, also, too, I have the fucking receipts, so, like, this ain't no fucking, this is not no fucking bullshit, like, gossip.
Yeah,
like, this is, like,
yeah.
pearl. And he goes, yeah, bro, like, or I was like, hey, bro, if you don't want to fucking do it, that's cool. Like, just send me the money back, or, like, if it's all to the game, like, I get it, like, if you needed some money, whatever the case may be, I'll be all right. Just let me know yes or no, because I'm tired of waiting on this fucking thing that I like was dreaming of, you know? And he goes, yeah, I got you. I was like, all right. That was the last time I fucking talked to him. And now it's like, what do I do? Like, holy shit, like, I paid you to do a feature.
Damn.
And it's been years.
You don't have his number or nothing?
No, I have it. I have it.
Him?
And every once in a while he'll be on Instagram live, and I'll be like, hey, where's that feature? I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm like, where's that feature at on his live?
You don't text him?
I text him.
He doesn't respond?
Mm-mm. Yep.
Screw you, Diabolic. I hate you.
Which is a crazy fucking like
Diablo.
lore. Which is a crazy lore because I really don't talk about. I've not talked about it to
that's
anybody.
Lame. No, that's lame. Man.
And I was like,
lame.
man, that's just, like disappointing. Disappointing.
Super lame.
Yeah.
I'm working on getting a feature with Miles.
Ooh.
Miles is a very, very funny guy, but he's a very, very nice person too. Super nice, in fact.
Where'd you meet him?
Dude, he saw my little video, or well, I actually made he has a video called Emo Girl with Anthony Fantano. Yeah, he has this song. It's stupid. It's the stupidest song ever, but I remade it like with my instruments and stuff, and I I remade the song, and then I sent it to him, and I was like, dude, I remade Emo Girl. What do you think of it? And he responds with like, oh, dude, this is actually pretty good, laughing. And I was like, that's awesome, dude. And we just started talking. I just sent him that on Instagram, and then we just started talking. And then, we're planning on doing a feature here pretty soon.
Okay.
I was supposed to get it to him like a week or two ago, and I just had like the worst. I've just been so like not locked in, and I texted him like a few days ago. I was like, dude, I'm so sorry. I'm not going to be able to like get it to you in time. Like, I got all this stuff going on. And he was super nice. He was like, dude, don't worry about it. Like, there's no such thing as perfection. Do whatever you want to do and make it the best that you can do. And don't worry about everyone else's, opinions, because that doesn't matter. It's your music.
Right.
He was just so kind about it. And I don't know. I'm very, very happy that, even if we don't end up with the feature because I can't figure it out or times don't work, like, at least I had the conversation with him because he was just a very inspiring and very kind person.
Right.
But,
Okay,
should be getting that somewhat soon.
Hell yeah, dude! Congrats.
That's pretty cool.
sick.
Yeah, he's a really cool artist. I'm very he's silly, but it works really well because I'm silly too. So,
Right.
Yeah. I'm gonna respond to this real quick. I'm so sorry.
Dang.
I know.
You know how people hate that shit on fucking pods and stuff, dude. I'm just kidding.
I'm sorry, guys.
No, fucking. I watch. Whenever TMG was here, fuck Cody Co. But whenever TMG was here, they would do that all the time, and they would talk shit to each other. But
fuck Cody Co.
Yeah, fuck Cody Co. Dude. Dude, he single-handedly fucked a lot of those people that were involved in that up because of that shit. Like, I love Noel. Like, Noel Miller is probably one of my favorite artists and videographers and podcasters and all. He has so many avenues that he does. But whenever the Cody Co thing came out and all that shit went down, and then TMG kind of left him behind and was doing their own thing for a little bit, and they saw this too, but I saw the numbers dwindle down on the pod because I was there till the fucking end. From the start that they made that shit all the way to the end. And I struggled too. Like, as a viewer, I struggled sometimes to be like, God, you fuck up that bad. And you have this duo that's kind of like on the world, like the strength of 1,000 men.
Yeah.
And then one of them goes away and does some fucked ass shit. And then not even half of your audience dips. So disappointing. Because Noel is such a great artist, such an amazing person. And then it would go from 500 and something thousand views a week to 20 to 11 to 8. And it's like, dude, you fucked everybody. And what as people that watch this shit, we're just supposed to see your little fake ass apology and be like, yeah, I'm sorry that I did that, but I'm just gonna keep on doing what I do because that's what I know how to do.
Yeah.
Like those people, David Dobrik, what's that guy? Hey Sisters, what's that guy?
James
Charles, punk ass. They need to be exiled.
Bro.
They need to be banished from any type of media platform. Why the fuck are they still here? James Charles literally is still texting underage kids.
Yeah, but this is coming from the guy who said he likes MGK.
You're right. Hey, you know, actually, you showed me that is a fucked up thing to do. So, hey, I'm all ears for being in the wrong. So, you know, fuck MG. Hey, you changed my mind. I forgot about that. I completely forgot about that. And you know what? Doesn't matter how long ago it was. You still fucked up. Now I'm not your fan.
This is weird, dude.
I also don't like listen to him.
I've never thought once. And I'm 18, and I've never thought once, like, yeah, I'm going to post that I think a 14-year-old is hot. Nor have I ever thought a 14-year-old is hot.
You're right.
But you know what I mean? Like, you have to think that and then write it and then think to post it.
Yeah,
you have to do all the
cool
steps. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, you're fucking weird. I'm sorry, man. You're weird. And I've tried to like him and tried. I thought Ticket to My Downfall was decent for what it was. That's the best thing he's put out ever.
If it makes you feel any better, I have no idea any of his songs.
Yeah, him as
I think it was just more of those I wouldn't say that I'm a rage baiter, but sometimes when people say like certain things, and I'm like, I fuck with this person because I did at one point think like, hey, like Machine Gun Kelly was the only person that like did a diss on Eminem. I kind of respect him for that. But now that I know that now that I remember that he did that to a 14-year-old, then fuck him. Fuck them all.
It's just
I mean,
weird.
he's not getting my views anyway.
To me, it's like I don't really. I don't know, man. Like everyone's like, you get so many chances. Like, dude, if you're famous, I'm so sorry. Talking to little girls is just weird, and commenting on little girls is just weird.
Right.
And like that is not a hard thing to not do. It's so easy. It's so easy.
Right.
Not to say I like little girls. It's that easy.
Yeah,
but we elected a president.
We elected a president. That said,
I guess we're fucked.
Also, did you see the interview they did for 60 Minutes recently?
Yeah, he was like, I am not a pedophile.
Like, oh, you thought we were talking about you?
Yeah.
Nah.
And he's like, you are the scumbag for
horrible.
saying this. You, the interviewer, are the only one on this
up.
planet saying that about me. So why would you say that? I'm like, dude, I literally have the files where his name are mentioned downloaded in my phone just to show people.
Just to
whenever they
remember.
ask.
We're going to have that shit plaqued up in our house when we're 60.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
I'm going to have it like a Declaration of Independence. Something's going to be all over my... It's going to be wallpaper. Like
kids are going to be like, Dad, what is that? And you're like...
a black screen.
let me take you down a 30-hour wormhole of everything that this motherfucker did to just what we are today. Because, like, literally, bro, like, I mean, the only... In America, it's hard because we are fucking censored. A lot of people don't believe that we are fucking censored.
We are.
Like, so bad.
It starts in the school, too. I think, like, people don't realize it, but it started in the school.
Yeah.
Like, that's the problem with, like, our generation, like, growing, too, is, like, you have to fit in a mold, and if you don't fit in that mold, you're out.
Yeah.
Like, that's as simple as that.
No.
You know what I mean?
I mean, like, even, like, with our TikToks, with our Instagrams, with our Facebooks,
yep.
They have the power to show us what they want us to see.
Yeah.
And that's how it works. We as the people have to physically go or like actively try to find what we are looking for. Google is my best friend because whatever question I have, it might take a little bit. Sometimes I have some conspiracies. Sometimes I'm like, you're lying too, bitch. Like,
yeah.
I'll be like typing like, I had this really big thing about the beef, like where the beef is going. And it took for fucking ever to get an answer on like if beef, like when people say, yeah, it's 100% beef. Yeah. But that's what the USDA says. Yeah. And that's what the FDA says.
Oh, yeah. McDonald's is totally people.
Yeah. It's like, you know how many chemicals go into 100% beef patty?
Yeah.
So what is 100% beef to the FDA or the USDA?
That's like so funny you bring that up. Like me and Bella were just talking about this the other day. It was like, bro, like McDonald's is totally people. Like it's totally people. Yeah, it's humans. Like, there's no debate.
I want y'all to write this down in y'all's books. America is one of the biggest producers of beef, but we are not the biggest producers of cattle beef. Where is it coming from? We have not even half of what India has in their beef. Do we get it shipped? Probably. We probably get beef shipped from India. That's totally fine. But when you talk about the numbers in people that eat beef on a daily, on a month, on a year, there's no fucking way. Because we have what? As far as what I have calculated, from last year to today, we have 84 million beef cattle here in America. But we eat 125 billion tons. Or
Dang.
it was like 3.7 tons of beef a year in America, but we only have 84 million. You know, and then I'm not good at math, but I tried my hardest, and it still didn't fucking add up.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, you talk about like seeing a whale, because then I was like, I'm gonna bring it down into layman's terms. How much does a whale weigh, and how much whales would we need to produce in beef for humans to eat beef for a whole year?
Yeah.
And it was like 32 million whales. And I'm like, bro, have you ever seen a whale in person?
Dude.
They are bigger than what you think they are. It's insane, dog. Where is this meat coming from? I don't eat beef anymore. And if I do eat beef, it's on a rare. I eat chicken.
Yeah, I'm a chicken guy too.
I'm a chicken guy.
A chicken.
Also, my neurodivergency. I'm like chicken nugs all the way, all the time.
Oh yeah.
Or pizza.
Yeah. Feel that.
But yeah, dude, like going back to the whole weird people thing. Like Cody Ko was like, I don't know if you knew about this, but Cody Ko had sex with whatever the fuck her name is. I forgot her name. I'm sorry, but she was underage. But the whole story about that thing is he said that he didn't know because she was at a party that was supposed to be like 21 and over, and he had a friend go to him and be like, "Hey, I know you're messing around, or I know that you're like talking to so and so, like you don't need to fuck her. She's underage." And he goes, "Yeah, for sure, I won't fuck her for sure," and then goes and fucks her. The same night, I believe.
Holy shit, dude!
And it's like you were talking about, like just don't have sex with kids. Just don't rape kids.
It's that easy. It's that easy.
It's that fucking easy. But like, if somebody's blatantly telling you, "Hey, don't do this thing," and you're like, "Nah, for real, bro, I'm not gonna do that," and then you fucking do it, man. You are the problem. Like you are just a problem. So I don't know. It's all fucked. It's all nasty, weird, convoluted, weird shit. But then. And this is like, so I try to reel it back in and be like, okay, we're in Amarillo. This is Amarillo shit.
Yeah.
This is a community thing. We are trying to be in the Amarillo space until we're not, you know. I hope that one day you blow up and then you get to do bigger and better things.
I'm gonna feel bad.
Nah, fuck
I'm
Amarillo.
be like, dude, I've been texting on this interview. It's gonna be big.
Nah.
Everybody's gonna be like, why is that dude texting? I'll be like, what's up?
Like, I love Amarillo, and there's a space in my heart for Amarillo and the Amarillo people, and I will always support the community.
Yeah.
But if one day someone calls me and says, "Hey, we love your podcast. We need you to come to LA," I'm definitely doing it. I'm saying fuck you to Amarillo, you know. But I mean, even here though, it's like, where's that level? Where's that line? Do you think where it's like, be who you are and be whatever you want and be the nicest fucking person and the coolest fucking person ever. And then people just call you fucking cornball, weird, like, you know?
Yeah.
And then also, on the other hand, it's like, do I have this character that I want to portray people to see me as, and then get wasted away in drugs and money, especially in the rap scene, because that's all it is. Most of the time it's rap, like money.
It's cornballs. There's
girls,
a lot of cornballs in the rap
cars.
scene.
There's a lot of
Sorry.
cornballs. There is. And you know what's crazy too? The people that get called cornballs are the most genuine people that you can ever fucking meet, ever here.
The thing is like, the biggest thing I think, because some of my tracks I listen to and I look back on it and I'm like, this is the corniest thing ever. It really just, I think there's two big things that people don't realize. Like, number one is like, live music isn't always great music, if that makes sense. Like, sometimes like I'll perform some of my corniest tracks out live because they have the most like striking lines. You have people out in the audience and they hear things, they're like, oh, that's silly. They're not like they're not on their, you know, fucking toilet listening to this and they're like, dude, this is trash. Like, you're at a concert, you're looking to listen. So in that, you want something kind of corny, something kind of like attention grabbing.
Right.
But when you're not doing that, like when you're not live, like I don't usually push the tracks that I play live, because I try to be a little bit more like tame and a little bit more like thoughtful in my, you know, instead of a bunch of like random punchlines that are just going to pull someone and be like, what?
Right.
It's a lot more of like, this is a direct, like, these are the things I want to say. And I think that's where like a lot of people like end up accidentally being corny, is they want to attention grab and they do it not live and they do it on their Instagram reels or something. And then they also do it trash. You know what I mean? Like, there's a way to do it. There's a way not to do it.
Yeah, there's songs that I have on my sets that I love doing live.
Yeah.
That I will never I will never drop.
Like, I can admit some of my songs are trash. I like straight up. I'm
always trash.
Yeah, if I posted my song,
don't go to my shows.
No. Side's good. Side's very good. But if I ever posted like I have a track called Smiles, right? Love Smiles. It's the funnest one to play live. It's the one where I'm like, you need to brush your teeth. Everyone loves it. People love it. People know me for Smiles. They like it. I don't have it on an album because to me it's the one that is least aged well.
Right.
I mean I put it in a review thing. They had like this like live stream review thing. I was super proud of it. And I kind of needed to do that because seeing all of the reactions to that song was very humbling. It was like, dude, this is Disney Channel music. I was like, dang it.
This is, what do they call it now? This is burger music? This is cheeseburger
luckily,
music?
I haven't reached burger or corny music. I've just reached Disney Channel music, which is fine.
We got a couple.
It ain't great.
We got a couple burger artists.
There's a lot of burger artists in Amarillo. But I think a lot of it is just beat choice too. Like you know, just choose good beats. Choose good beats. Like that's what makes Psych so like phenomenal in my eyes. Psych has perfect beats. He makes all his beats. They're perfect. His flow is phenomenal. His rhymes are phenomenal. Like he is one.
Rochambeau.
Exactly. He's got stuff that's very like, you know what I mean? Like it's very catchy. It's very good. Very well thought. Like Psych is like one of my favorite artists now, because of how good he is.
Right.
Like the minute I had the chance to get a show with him, I was like, dude, we're doing it. Like I don't even care.
Right.
And like I want to steal him because like that's how like greedy I am. That's how perfect I think he is. You know what I mean? It's like every single time they're like, dude, we're gonna do a show. I'm like, get me and Psych, dude, please.
Right.
Because like me and Psych are such a good duo. And when I hear other people being with him, I'll be honest, I get really jealous. I'm like, dang it, man. I want Psych, bro, because Psych is so good. And I think if more artists like us, and I think there's a few here that are like doing better and doing very good. Erratic, I think, has great beats. I think he has really good beats, and they're fun, and his flows are very good. And I think Mothball has very good flow too. I think his lines, like the way he writes, is very distinct, and it's articulate in the way he writes. It's different.
Right.
And
I think this might be a crazy take, but Erratic, Mothball, and Psych, they're the Rowdy Rough Boys.
Yeah.
Psych, badass, kind of chill, like, and whenever he rhymes and he does his rhyme schemes and stuff, very flowy, very great.
Psych is dope as shit.
Erratic, gets shit done. He's a go-getter. He's very, like, I love Erratic because he's very inspirational to me in the sense of, like, we can do it. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Like even if we can't do it, let's fucking try to do it.
And Erratic is so supportive. Like, he's just one of like, the kindest people ever. It's kind of insane. Like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. It's just like, that's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Is, I don't know. He's so great. And Mothball,
Mothball's like I feel like Mothball's like the spark. He's very sporadic.
Yeah.
He's wild. His trench coat ass.
Yeah.
Fucking looks like he's from the Matrix.
Yeah.
Because he's wearing his glasses. He's bald as fuck.
He's so nice.
He's
Mothball
nice.
is like the nicest person
Mothball,
on the planet.
I want to get him on pod. I haven't had him on pod, but I can't remember what we were talking about. It was me and Silent and Erratic, and we were talking about it, and Erratic was talking about Mothball. And then we ended. I was like, I want to know where Mothball got his name. And then Erratic said something weird, and I was like, no, Mothball is the thing that you put in your closet so the moths don't eat your clothes.
That's why I was like, Mothball is such a. But Mothball has exactly what I have. It's like you choose a weird ass name so that everyone remembers it. I never forgot his name after the first time I saw him.
Definitely.
And I was like, dude, this is dope as shit. And now I call him Mothball. I know his real name.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy about me is like, I will not fucking remember somebody's real name. They're honest to God. Their God-given name their parents gave them. I do not remember. But if you got a nickname, if you got a rap name, I'm in.
Yeah.
I don't know why my brain does that. Like, I met a homeboy, 720 Matthias, one time. For like 10 minutes, and I still remember his name. Dang. 720 Matthias. I just remember it. Now, can if you said, "Hey, do you know homeboy 720 Matthias's real name?" I'm like, no, absolutely not. No way. I forget that Chino's. I forget, and he's on my Facebook. Chino, his real Facebook, he's on my Facebook. I don't remember his name, and I've known him since he started music. I don't know his real name. I just know Chino. Even Willow. I don't know Willow's for real name. I know their last name because it's in their rap name, Willow Ray Ramos.
I see.
but I don't know their real name.
Chino's dope. Chino's a dope dude.
Yeah, I love Chino. Shout out Chino. I love all the artists I fuck with. All of them.
Yeah,
They're so amazing.
There's a lot of really, really good artists out
And,
here.
and it's really crazy too, because I did a show, Love and Lust, and then I saw a lot of new heads, and I was scared. I scared myself because I was like, "Damn, am I really in this, or am I just at the iceberg?"
Yeah.
Because there's so many fucking new heads doing their music, and I want to support as much as I can. And I don't know if I'm the only person that can do that. Like, I don't know if I have the power to only be me to do that for them.
Yeah.
You know, because there's so many fucking names out there. Oh, you know so and so. You know this guy. You know, I'm like, dude,
Yeah, there's a lot.
Fuck, I'm gonna write these down because holy shit.
And that's the thing. Like, you just got to be different. You know, I think the problem is they're just all the same. Sorry, guys.
All the same.
Sorry.
Speaking of all the same, you are not the same. I wanted to have the conversation of how in the actual fuck did you get your name,
Oh, Mr. Pancake Man. Dude.
Because I was having a conversation with Joby, and I was like, how many artists do I know, like even big artists, how many big artists do I know that have a food item in their name? And the only person I can come up with is Young Gravy.
And everybody says I look like Young Gravy. So
That's crazy. No, I don't know.
I get that.
Maybe the young version of Young
Dude,
Gravy.
I downloaded like Tinder for like a week, and all of the like responses from that.
Oh my god, they were just trying to do
Young
a
Gravy,
thing.
Young Gravy, Young Gravy. I was like,
They were just
shut
trying to
up.
hit a dream. They're like, oh man, you look like Young Gravy.
Exactly.
Come
I
to
was
my
like,
house.
screw you.
You could be one of those. What are they called? You know how like Michael Jackson now has like people that pretend to be Michael Jackson
Impersonator?
in LA? Yeah,
Yeah.
impersonator.
Yeah,
Like,
I could be a Young Gravy impersonator. Apparently,
You got.
I've gotten Lil Dicky a lot too. I get Lil Dicky, Young Gravy, Jack Harlow.
That's another hot take of mine. I don't necessarily like Lil Dicky.
I am kind of leaning that way as well.
Also, their podcast that they made was
Oh,
weird
I hate
as
it.
fuck.
I just hate him now. I think he's just one of the most selfish artists of all time right now.
Pretentious as fuck.
Which sucks because I really, really liked the freestyle that he just put out.
Yeah, the freestyle, or whenever he did that song with Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, but
That was sick.
the Philly freestyle he just put out like a few months back
Yeah,
was really good. And I was like, dude, you need to shut the fuck up and just make music.
right,
Like, because
Right.
if you don't stop doing that, you're just going to keep ruining yourself.
right.
And it's
Because I was like all ears. I was like, oh shit, they have a podcast. I would love to hear it.
dude, I wasn't even interested in the podcast because I liked Dave. I thought Dave was pretty good. And
Yeah. Also, Dave, fuck you for fucking all. Not Dave. I'm sorry. His homeboy. What's the homeboy's name that he hangs out with?
Benny Blanco?
Yeah, him. Why did you fuck up the relationship, bitch? The fuck. You can't make Selena Gomez happy. Holy shit! What the fuck was that? Because they're not dating anymore or whatever, or they're like separated. Selena Gomez is like
That had to have happened within like the last few weeks.
yeah.
What?
Yeah. So it's like, what the fuck, man? Like, there, and also homeboy with Megan Thee Stallion. You can't get any better sometimes. Like Selena Gomez is top tier. Like, where else can you go from there?
And you're not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't even know, bro.
And then
But
going
again-
on the mic and be like, we don't want to call this a podcast, bitch. It is a podcast.
But to give Benny Blanco his credit, and I'm not saying anything against Selena Gomez because I think she makes great music. I think she's very awesome.
Right.
I think her work in movies too is really good. She's very, very talented. Benny Blanco is like one of the most talented producers like ever.
I beg
And
to differ.
I don't know, man. If you look at all like top hits, you can go into it, and I'm telling you, Benny Blanco has something to do with it. He was in there. And I didn't realize that until like really recently because Spotify started putting out like the song DNA thing.
Right.
And I like was just looking at one of these songs and Benny Blanco produced it, and I was like, no fucking way. And so I look at it, and then it shows all of the top hits. It just shows all of the ones he produced. And you're just scrolling through, and you're
Right.
like, I like grew up on all these. What the hell?
Honestly, I guess like if that's the only thing that he's done wrong, I'm not really sure. I need to go look up. I need to go research.
To me,
Benny
it's just
Blanco.
it's impressive.
But it's
you
like
know?
it's like mentality like that where it's like
No, I don't like the guy himself.
the separating the, like we were talking about, separating the art from the artist.
artist for sure.
It's like I grew up with a lot of fucking Kanye,
Yep.
you know,
Yep.
but like he's on the edge of he's he's way far away from the edge that he fucking fell from.
Yeah.
Because holy shit, how am I gonna divide any of that shit? Great artist, great vocalist, producer, amazing, and then he's like a Nazi.
Well, I mean,
it's like holy fuck, dude.
He's back now. He made the apology and he said that he was on a bunch of bad drugs. I forgot which one it was.
Well, Machine Gun Kelly, you gotta do the same.
Yeah. If Machine Gun Kelly would apologize, maybe, but he doesn't. He
Yeah.
doesn't step down. He keeps pushing.
Yeah.
Kanye, it's very you can tell something was going on with him, that was against his will.
Well,
and
a lot of people forget that he is not.
Yeah.
He has
and he was
medical.
on, I don't remember what it was, but there was a drug he was on that he's saying that was and it's a very bad drug. And, I mean, that, and he also, had a very, very public breakup.
Yeah.
Not that it's okay what he did.
Right.
But the fact that he's apologizing, the fact that he seems to be, I think he's putting money to charities for, certain communities, and he's, helping.
Right.
And then he just had that stadium show a few weeks ago, and it was the biggest, it was most sold out show of all time.
He was walking on the world.
Yep, and it was
crazy.
really good. And Lauryn Hill was there.
Yeah.
And ever since then, and Bully was okay. First half was really phenomenal. Second half was just boring. Sorry if you liked it. But there were some good tracks on it. I like that he brought the vocoder back from the Daft Punk days, and he did a lot of fun stuff on it. He's probably not going to get back to where he was, but I applaud him for trying to, show.
I like your takes. I like your takes, dude.
I like that he's trying.
I appreciate. It's crazy too because I like to have these conversations, but also I like to be aware.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'm not, and people don't really tell me, hey, what the fuck,
I'm
the Machine Gun Kelly thing. Yeah, fuck them now,
dude. I'm chronically online. It's bad,
dude. I'm also there. It's just I'm not posting. I'm just there. I'm watching every.
No, I don't
thing.
post, dude. I think I put one post out for the longest time. I only had one post up.
No shit.
And I just put all of my music ones up because. Why not? I'm about to, put out something. So.
Hell yeah.
Oh, we need to go all the way back though, Mr. Pancake.
Oh yeah, we're just going on tangents.
We keep doing this. Pancake, man. Sorry, I just remembered that. It actually has to do with Lil Dicky too. So I used to tell people that it was because I'm white and fluffy, and that was always my thing. I was like, I'm white and fluffy. Yeah, and then they were like,
where are you fluffy at?
They were like, that doesn't make sense. You're not fluffy. And I was
you're more shaggy.
White and flat, and they were like, okay, well, but that doesn't really ring off the tongue, It's not like.
And also, pancakes are only white on the inside.
Yeah, so they're brown kind of on the outside. So it was pretty. It wasn't really working. So I had to start being honest. Basically, what happened. I was 10, and I heard Classic Male Pregame by Lil Dicky. And on all of the OG Lil Dicky songs, he would start all of them off by he would say LD, a.k.a. the Exotic Tic Tac, a.k.a. the original, or one of them, a.k.a. the Time Traveler's Wife. He always said something.
Right.
And in one of them he says, a.k.a. the original Pancake. And that's Classic Male Pregame. He says that. I went to sleep that night. I woke up, and my brain thought he said, a.k.a. Mr. Pancake Man. And I was like, I want to be Mr. Pancake Man. He's not a.k.a. Mr. Pancake Man. I'm a.k.a. Mr. Pancake Man. So I stole the name from him. And then 3 years later, I listened to Classic Male Pregame again, thinking this entire time that I was just stealing from Lil Dicky. And I realized it was the original Pancake. So I had my own name.
Wow.
And I was like, dude, I win.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I swear to God that Lil Dicky didn't even come in our vocabulary before this pod. We talk about Lil Dicky, and then it's the story about
I used to be a fan. I used to be a really big fan, and then he just started doing more cash grabby stuff that I just wasn't a big fan of, and he just kept getting more and more just self-absorbed and very clearly just so pretentious and self-absorbed.
Can I tell you why I don't like I was going to say Mr. Pancake, man.
Lil Dicky.
I was like, can I tell you why I don't like you?
Yeah, let's go for it.
No, can you tell you why I don't like Lil Dicky is because it's my own personal opinion on music and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily fuck with funny shit when it comes to music. And there is a line. There is a very tough line with me.
Yeah.
When it comes to that kind of stuff. There's a difference between being quirky and weird and silly and fun.
Yeah,
what's his name? Weird Al.
Mm-hmm.
Like he got his fucking thing from that.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's cool, man. Like you got your stars and you got your flowers, whatever. But there's like to be that and also like those bars fucking hit.
Yeah.
Like if it's funny and I'm like, bro, that is a level of intelligence that I have not reached yet. Of saying something funny as fuck, but also you have to think about it. Like holy shit, that shit's fucking dope.
Yeah.
A lot of people have not reached that with me. And the only two people, which is really fucking crazy, but the only person, because fuck Cody, but the only person that has reached that for me is Noel Miller. Because he's funny as fuck. His bars are fucking witty as hell.
Yeah.
And you also have to think about it just a little bit to get the fucking joke. With Lil Dicky, kind of washed.
I think the thing to me with comedy rap, because that's what I originally wanted to be, was a comedy rapper. I was like super into that. Like The Lonely Island was like my favorite thing ever. I loved The Lonely Island. And I grew up and throughout all of that, and that's kind of why I'm like...
I get the move.
It's kind of why I'm stopping really being so active in music, is because I've realized like there's a big difference between like making jokes in your music and making jokes of the music. And I think that's the problem. You know what I mean? I think The Lonely Island's really funny. And I'm still willing to, check them out and listen to them.
Right.
I don't think they were necessarily making fun of rap.
Right.
And Andy Samberg is really into it. You can tell. And he loves it. And he's funny. It's not something I'm going to play in the car.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it's dope. And Lil Dicky, that's kind of how I felt for a while too. It's like he's funny. He has some stuff. But I think sometimes the way he speaks about it is very like almost like disrespectful, I think, to rap. And that's why I'm starting to become against a little bit of like people who do too much comedy rap, is because are you doing this because you're really into it and you really like it, like Andy Samberg is with The Lonely Island? Like he loves rapping, you can tell, and he has fun with it. And he makes these silly bars because he's a white dude who didn't really go through much growing up. Like he shouldn't be rapping. So if he's going to rap about anything, he's going to rap about dicks in a box. Yeah. You know what I mean? And that's silly. And I think most people can be like, that's silly.
He's got like he has the tier of, like, if you want this to happen, you have to be what that is, you know? Like, he has set a bar.
Yeah. And he has passion for it. And I think he was one of the first, like, real ones who did that. You know what I mean? And then Lil Dicky does it, and when he first did it, it was silly. I don't like any of the OG, like, really funny tracks. I've never thought they were good. I don't like any of his, like, intentionally funny songs. Right. The ones where he's, like, going at it, and he has funny lines, that's dope. Yeah. But his, like Save That Money and stuff, like, I just can't.
And let me put this also in there, is, like, once you do that... I don't know what it is, and maybe I'm wrong, and maybe somebody can tell me, but once you do something like that and then want to go out of that, it's going to take you...
So that's kind of where I was getting at. It's like Lil Dicky also clearly does not care about rapping. He doesn't care about it. He doesn't have passion for the game. Right. And it's like, okay, you dipped your head in that, though. And you told everybody, you started a Kickstarter for this shit.
You had a show about it.
Yeah, you did all this to be a rapper. And there's a lot of fans of yours that want you to rap and want you to prove yourself because you have the ability. But you go out there and you make a joke of it every single time. And not only that, you make just like the dumbest and not funny jokes. Right. And that's the worst part about it. It's a clown that's not funny. If you were funny, we would like it. And that's the thing. Like, I think comedic rappers, in theory, work because they could be funny. Slim Shady, I would consider a comedy rapper originally.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if you think of, like, all of those OG tracks off the Slim Shady LP.
My salsa.
Yeah. I mean.
Fucking D12.
My Name Is, in general, that track is, I would consider, like, most a very, like.
Most of the shit that he was even talking about in those songs were just, like, fucking what the fuck?
Yeah. I think it's called As the World Turns. Like, the whole fucking, he's just talking about, like, slicing off nipples off of fat girls. Like, he was a very, like, centered on comedy. Yeah. And he did it well, and he did it funny, and he did it right. And that's why I have so much, like, passion, and that's why I have so much respect for Andy Samberg. Like I said, of Lonely Island. That's why, like, I was so inspired by him. I'll always be inspired by him. because he has a passion to it, and you can tell if he doesn't feel like there's a reason to be rapping right now, he doesn't do it.
Right.
But he does do it whenever he does it, and when he does it so well.
Right.
He put out more tracks than Lil Dicky did last year, which is insane because he's not even a rapper. But it's like he had the SNL tracks. He went on SNL for their 50th anniversary and did a track with them. Like, and he tries, and you can tell he tries.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. I respect it when somebody has the passion. For a comedy rapper, it's very tough because
I think that's what you have.
Yeah, you can't, like, for comedy rappers, for me, it's very like, I love it, and if you're making jokes and if you're doing this and you want to make a joke song, go for it. But don't make a joke of the music.
Right.
Try. Have fun with it. Do the right thing and make it good.
I think going back to like all the homies that we hang out with, and Psych and Erratic and Mothball and even me, Almighty Psy, like it's hard for me to not talk to people, but like explain to people why my name is Psy, why it's Almighty, because there's like such a deep thing and it's silly, like, and people always like come to me and they're like, dude, you're fucking funny and hilarious, and I'm like, yeah, I'll see you in 15, I'm gonna go up on stage, and then my songs that I drop are the darkest, deepest, fucked off shit, or if I'm doing like my features, they're like the gnarliest, like I say eat her pussy like it's pasta. Like I'm like gnarly sometimes. I think that's the difference.
Yeah.
Like I can't be this on stage because I will destroy myself. I can't, Yeah. But I could be this around my friends, and I can be funny and silly and the comedy guy that everybody sees me as, and then I go on stage and I fucking rap about anxiety for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And like depression, and I talk about fucking the devil and Jesus Christ, and like people are like, dude, like what the fuck are these things? I think that's what you have too. Is like whenever I started knowing you, like obviously I was like, damn, Mr. Pancake, man, that's crazy. That's a crazy fucking name. That's like wild. That's out there. And you don't see a lot of people having like such a off-putting like name for like an artist.
Yeah.
Because like I even said, I was like, I want to know what the fuck your name meant. Like, what is this?
Yeah.
And then I see you on stage, and then literally me and Joe, I was like sitting. Whenever I first saw you, I was sitting next to Joby, and I could not stop laughing because some of the shit that you were saying on your songs were so witty.
Dude, what? Which one? Do you remember any?
I don't remember the one that you did at Idol. The show that you did at Idol.
That was a great show.
I think I might have. I don't know. I think I was DJing that. Maybe I was DJing that.
I think you were, yeah.
I think I was DJing that. Oh yeah, because you had your phone, and I had your phone or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So we were doing that, and bro, like, I'll have to re-listen to some of those bars that you said, but like, dude, they were funny. Like, not in like haha funny, but like, holy shit, he fucking said that.
No, crazy. Yeah, and there are some that are fucking like, I don't know. I love writing like goofy ass bars.
I should have came into this being like, here's a bar that I thought was. Next time we get on, I'll tell you.
Yeah, I like when people like are like, dude, that was the craziest bar, and I've had people say that.
Well, you were freestyling last time we were at that show, again at Idol.
Yeah,
and it was for the magazine. Shout out Devoid, fucking that was badass. I had Chino and fucking Yuri was on that mag. Hopefully I get one. Hopefully I get a little spot. Hit me up. But you came. And we were talking, and then you're like, put a freestyle on. And dude, honestly, I was kind of scared because I had those that mix, and then I had jungle drum and bass, and I was like, maybe you could fucking do something. And bro, you were like, yeah. And then you fucking did it for like 5-10 minutes. I was like, hell, that's fucking crazy.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I love freestyling. It's like my favorite thing in the world. But
that's what got me started doing rap. What got you starting to do rap? Like just the music aspect, like.
I think like just. It was, music was always my thing. I started playing piano when I was like 4, 5, something like that. And I've always been really into just music and playing music. And so, whenever I started to like listen to, Lil Dicky and Eminem and Tech Nine and like Andre.
Who got you on that? Who got you on those artists?
Honestly, my brother. My brother was really into XXXTentacion when I was really young, and he was even younger. He's even younger than me. And
Really?
I'm
Holy
the
shit.
oldest. And he was really into it for a minute. And I didn't really like it, to be honest with you. But I was like, I'll check it out, and I thought it was good. And then I had a few friends that were like, dude, like, check this out. I had one friend that was like, dude, you got to check out Eminem. And I thought Eminem was all right. Like, I thought all these things were just all right. And I was like, I'm going to do this comedy stuff because I really like The Lonely Island. I think that was like a big inspiration at first, was like Lonely Island, Lil Dicky, just kind of like the silliness.
Yeah.
And I started doing it as just, silly, funny stuff. And then I had just shit go on in my life. And I think like the more and more shit that would happen, the more and more locked in I'd get. And I was like, dude, I don't want to make this a joke anymore. Like, I like this. I really do. And I'm good at it. And so for a long time, like, I think as I was like learning it all, people don't realize how long it takes you to learn. Like,
oh yeah,
it takes a long time. You don't learn how to rhyme overnight. I have like probably 3 years worth of just straight tracks that are just trash, but the rhymes are great.
Right.
Because my whole focus was rhymes. Didn't make sense. Flow wasn't good. Nothing was good. Like, beats were trash. Everything was trash. The only thing I was focused on was rhymes.
Right.
Like, I know I had this one called like Jimmy Fallon, I think, and it was this one where I was trying to rhyme Adam and Eve and just go as far as I could. You know what I mean? And I did, and it was trash, but it worked, and I kept doing that to a point where then I was like, all right, now we start making sense.
Right.
We start mixing our rhymes with stuff that makes sense.
Practice makes perfect, dude.
Yeah.
I've been rapping since 2014, 2013.
Yeah.
Actually probably 2013, because I remember I started doing rap music when I was about to graduate high school.
Yeah.
Because I was originally a drummer. I just played rock music and stuff and whatever. But then I found out that like what I was writing, because I was writing music, it just sounded better. In rap form and beats and shit. And I practice. I try to get like let's say Suicide Boys has a fucking flow. All these artists that we have, they have a certain type of flow, and I try to connect with that. Like, maybe I can do that rhyme scheme or whatever. Dude, you know what's fucking hard for me? Speed. I cannot do speed shit.
Don't.
It's so fucking hard.
This is to everybody who likes speed. And I'm sorry, because Erratic, we just talked about this. Speed does not equal good rapping. I'm sorry.
Bars.
In fact, I think having higher speed is worse. Oh, am I gonna get canceled? It's just, dude, it's not fun to listen to.
Also, like,
it's trash. Sorry.
People that try to do like speed rap and stuff, like end up becoming like a mumble rap.
Yeah, it's like,
because it's like
there's two sides. There's mumble rapping, and then there's lyrical miracle, and you either go on one of the two. And it's like the lyrical miracle guys hate mumble rappers. The mumble rappers make fun of the lyrical miracle dudes, and it's like I want to be in between that.
Right.
Because it's like if you go too far on one side, you're corny as fuck. And I'm sorry, there is a way to be a lyrical miracle.
There's only a few
and
people
too fast. There's like 3 rappers I could name that I think do well at being fast, and it's just because it's them. Like Twisted,
dude,
one of the best.
Dude.
Tech 9, I'll even say. I think Tech 9's original stuff was really good.
Yep. Eminem. But he's like that. He's like based on that.
And honestly, people think that, and it's like, but Eminem has like 7 songs where he raps fast. If you look at all these other artists that are doing it, it's like he's not even close. You know what I mean?
I also too, like, coming from like a person that can't, like, has a hard time doing speed. I want, for you especially, this might be something that you can touch on, but some of the songs that Eminem does, or maybe I'm just that person where most of his songs to me are fucking speed. They're fast. They're faster. They're faster in my ear, my ear.
Kinda.
It's like some of the, like, what's that one song that everybody loves? It's like the spaghetti one.
Lose Yourself?
Do what?
Lose Yourself?
Yeah.
That's not fast.
Dude, sometimes, bro.
His palms are sweaty. Knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on the sweater already.
I can do that sometimes, but like,
that's too fast.
Maybe
that's not it. No,
maybe
no. Here's the thing: whenever you focus on speed too much, you sacrifice lyricism, and that's the thing. That's the problem. Is because even if you write the best lyrics ever, no, I write the best lyrics ever, but I rap them super fast. Nobody's gonna fucking hear you, man. And in that, you lose the emotion that rap carries. You know what I mean? This is music. This is culture. This is something that matters. And if you're gonna have one fast verse in your album, I've done that before. It's fun, and you're like, whoa. But don't, like, if all you're doing is just it's not impressive, it's not fun, and you lose the emotion and the passion for it. You're good at doing that, don't get me wrong. You know what I mean? But if a drummer just plays the same beat every single song, it's not impressive. You know what I mean? At that point, you're using your mouth as percussion, not as words.
Right.
And that's the problem to me with it, because rap is so, like, it's such an important thing culturally. And that includes lyricism on it. You know what I mean? You have to be writing something good. And when you're just spitting it out super fast, you're more than likely not spitting something good.
Right.
If you slow down Godzilla, fill him with the venom and eliminate him. Other words, I made him. I don't want to hurt him, but I did him in a fit of rage and murder. And again, nobody will live in a vinegar kill him and a bother. It's like, it's good, but it's also like,
I have no idea what the fuck you just said.
you know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, you could go fill him with the venom and eliminate him. Other words, I don't want to hurt him, but I did him in a fit of rage, murder. And again, nobody will live in a kill him and a bother. Obliterating everything, consider renegade him and make anybody one with benefit. Don't know what about the getting it anyway. But like in that, like.
It's like where?
You could do it, but like nobody fucking knows what you're saying.
I think my fastest bar that I have, or my fastest verse is, shit, boss, I'm at a loss. Most of the time I get lost in the sauce, picking at flaws like I'm picking at straws, looking at gun across, feeling like I have fucking withdrawals. Keep on running and running, but turns to be nothing, or keep on running and running, but leads to be nothing. Keep turning for something because my life needs to pause. And I get fucked up on that.
That's pretty good.
That's like that was the slowest that I could fucking do it. But
so do you think I rap fast? Like, do you think I rap fast when I rap?
I think...
Because I could see somebody thinking, like, I had the one where it's like, she acts like it's all a taxidermy fact. She's enacting on ball, the potassium product.
Yeah, that's
like,
fucking fast, dude.
Like that...
I think that's fast. In my opinion. Not, whatever. Y'all have y'all's own opinion.
That's
but in
great.
my opinion,
I wouldn't have even realized that. It might be because I'm so used to, like, the faster beats that, to me, it doesn't sound fast. But I mean more like...
But also, like, practicing that,
there's a big difference between being...
Yeah,
there's a big difference between, like, being at, like, a, 130 beat and you're going at it. And there's a big difference between that and then just going... It's not...
Right.
I just don't care for it. The only time I've ever really cared for it was Mona Lisa with Kendrick. Every day she wake up with a different color makeup, and I promise I could take her to the movie in the mall. Chilling with the liquor on the fourth, cuddle fourth, pin on the clock block, rumble with the ball. Paparazzi looking around the boat.
Kendrick does really good
really
speed shit. Baby Keem does too.
Baby Keem is so good. Hold on for a minute. Casino is the best album this year. I know that might be a rare take. I don't know, but that's the best album this year by far.
Hell yeah!
I know Casino's perfect. It's a perfect album. He made a great album, and I'm hoping that I can go see it live soon because I need to.
That would be sick.
But it's gonna happen. I don't care. I'm gonna go see it. But he put out something amazing. I think he really proved himself on that one.
Right.
And he only needed one big feature on it. I mean, Too Short's a pretty big feature too, but you know what I mean? Like, everybody went there for the Kendrick feature. And it was like, and Kendrick, honestly, I'm sorry, man, you kind of got outshined. Like, cause Keem's other verses on the other tracks are insane.
Which is crazy because that you say that because I think I only know of Keem because of Kendrick.
I know, that's the only reason anyone knows of him. I mean, they're cousins.
Yeah.
So.
And I think it's really fucking honorable, to be honest. This might be a hot take too. I think it's honorable that you said that Keem outshined Kendrick because if I know Keem because of Kendrick and then Keem outshined Kendrick, man, you have something.
That's the thing. It's like
people see that shit.
I no longer see him as like Kendrick's cousin. He's an industry plant. You know what I mean? I see him now as like, dude, if I had that opportunity and I was that good, I would. And he really is. Like, that's one of my favorite artists right now, just simply because he's got it down. And the thing about him is he's so distinct. And that's the reason I like him, is he's different. It's like I was saying earlier, like, it's all about just being different. Because if everybody goes out and they're wearing the same mask and they're doing the same thing, it's not fun. And it's not interesting. And no offense, but you're not going to get big because nobody wants to listen to the same stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
Whether it is really, really good, but it sounds like another artist. Like, I hate it when people are like, dude, you sound like this guy. You know what I mean? Because it's like, no. I sound like Mr. Pancake Man. Yep. You know what I mean? I don't have like a genre. I don't have what I want. You know what I mean?
I fuck with that bar.
It's like,
I try to do that because a lot of people like I get it and I understand. I have a beard and I'm a white guy and I'm tall and I'm like this fucking thing that you see when you open a fucking door.
Yeah.
And people are like, man, you look like Bronson or like Zach Galifianakis or like, you know, or whatever.
And Bronson isn't a bad one.
Yeah, he's not a bad one. It's just like, I don't know. I kind of take offense to it because it's like, I'm not those people.
That's how I feel with the Young Gravy and Lil Dicky stuff. You know, it's like, dude, I don't really fuck with Young Gravy or Lil Dicky. I'm sorry. I like them. I respect them enough. I care about. I think some of their tracks are good.
Do you think people, let's say like in the music scene here in Amarillo, do you think a lot of people like you can tell when they get their shit from their vision from something else? Like they're kind of like
flow is really what gives it away. Flow is like your first thing to give it away. You know, because there's a lot of times where I hear someone's flow and I'm like, you have this guy's flow.
Right.
And I feel like there's some people that are very distinct. I think the little group we've got is very distinct. I've never been able to be like, Mothball, you sound like this guy. Like, I like the way Mothball raps. Like I said, it's very distinct. And same thing for Erratic. You can tell who his inspirations are. You can know who his inspirations are for sure.
Right.
But,
I feel like there's a way to do it. Like, if you get your inspirations from somebody, you have to make it your own. Like, okay, welcome to the mosh pit, for sure. I sound like goddamn Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
You know, I have that very high-pitched voice. But it's not what Limp Bizkit does.
I think it's fun. I've listened to your tracks whenever you're playing them live and stuff. I haven't really had the chance to check them out aside from that. But they're very good, and that's not even me glazing because I'm on the cast. Like, I listen to it, and I'm like, dude, this is really good.
Right,
like, your beat choices is very good too.
Well, that's on turn of that. It's like whenever you come on, like I'm literally. I don't know if we said this on Pile. I don't think we did, but this is my first time having an actual 2-hour conversation with you.
Yeah. Out
of our shows that we've done, either just in the vicinity or together.
Yeah.
So like, I'm also learning about you, you know, and one of the things that like I've caught on, especially with just having this conversation, is like, you know, there's only a few people that are in your age gap, like age spot, that I could say like they're amazing fucking rappers. You know, honestly, and this is not glazing you or anything, but you and fucking Sunburn. And shout out to Sunburn because I love the fuck out of Sunburn. Okay. He's a really good kid. I've had him on pod a couple times, and like we are really good friends. But like, I have his fucking CD actually right here. Right here. Nope, that's not it.
No, dude, if I would have known you done CDs, I'll give you mine.
There it is, right here.
I'll give you one of my CDs for free.
Yeah, dude, fucking Sunburn CD right here.
I know Sunburn. Yeah. Okay, yeah, he did a track with Danny.
Yeah, I love his shit. Yeah. Like,
hey, Sunbird, if you listen to this, I'm down for a feature, bro. You can feature with me.
Dude, I think you and him would fucking click, dude.
I think we would, too. I've listened to his tracks.
Oh, dude.
Belmar Bakery. Great track, dude. You did great. If he's listening, bro, I'll send this over.
He probably is. Maybe. Yeah. I don't know.
Sunburn's dope, yeah.
He's traveling the world and not trying to down mountains, for sure. But, like, yeah, you and fucking Sunburn. Also, like, shout out to an OG, I'm So Anxious, but he's not here in Amarillo anymore. And I love I'm So Anxious.
Yeah.
He's a badass fucking kid, bro. Uh-huh. Like, he did a show, and the sound was bad. Like, just the PA was horrible. And I told Joby, she was like, I told her, I was like, there's something about this kid that I fuck with. I can hear it in my fucking soul.
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah, but it sounds so bad. And I'm like, yeah, but it's not because of them. It's not because of I'm So Anxious. It's because of the PA. No, it was because of the PA. It was literally.
Yeah, can't believe
she's calling me out. Yeah. No. It was because of the PA. But you know, whenever you're at a show, you kind of like.
Oh yeah, we've had our fair share of bad sound design.
Yeah. So I hit him up and I was like, dude, like I want you on one of my shows. And literally the show that I did with him, we had a packed fucking house.
Yeah.
And everybody fucking loved his ass. And that was like the first time I ever seen him. And fucking Sunburn, but that was last year, and I'm still kind of like thinking about how that went out because that was fucking dope. But I'm So Anxious. Like, we had like 60 fucking people in that packed ass room.
Yeah,
and they were fucking
that little
vibing.
Group, like Sunburn, Danny, all of them, like they're really good, and I really do think that like They're very nice people. Danny was just on my last album, and he's a really good rapper. They're all really good. And I wish that I just wish that they could get the pickup they need.
Well, you know what it is.
You know what I mean? I think they need.
You know what it is for you too.
Yeah.
Y'all are not for here.
I know they're because
y'all are not for like I love Amarillo. We can put their flowers and whatever. We can talk so much good shit about Amarillo, but y'all are not for here, bro.
Because like me and them don't really have the same audience, really.
Right.
Because they're more like laid back, kind of Mac Miller vibes. Very, very good and very talented at what they do. Not the same audience. But it's like I always like whenever I hear it, I'm like, dude, this is gonna get big. I saw Belmar Bakery and I was like, dude, this is gonna get big. And honestly, like. I don't know. I'm waiting for it because it's gonna happen.
Right.
And I really do think like they have crazy good potential. There's lots and lots more of that area of rappers kind of spawning now.
Right.
And I'll be honest. At first, I was very like, oh my gosh, bro, everybody's trying to make music, and I was because I'm a very competitive person. I'm very like. I'm the best. I'm the best. I have to be the best.
Right.
And
right. You have to say that to yourself.
And I genuinely believe that I am the best.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. It's like, and so I hear these new people and they get in the game and I'm like, oh, come on, man. But I hear these guys. I heard Sunburn, like I said, and I really dig Sunburn. Very, very dope. I dug him so much. I had the feeling that I have with Jeff where I'm like, fuck, I wish I had that. You know what I mean? It's like, damn. That was a good bar,
right.
And I hear that, and I'm like, that was a good bar. That was a very good bar. And you can tell he really cares about the lyrics. And that's something I am very, very, like, I'm just super, I love it. I love it when people really care. There's some that you can tell just doing it for fun, and that's awesome. But to me, it's like, I don't know. To me, it's very, like, music is, rap especially to me is just very culturally important.
I think if you keep on doing what you're doing,
yeah.
I know, like, you said you've been doing music for a while, and I'm like just now catching on or whatever. That's what happens to fucking old heads. Sometimes I'm just like, damn, So I've known you in the vicinity for about 2 years.
Yeah,
I know that you've been around, and then but like seeing you live and on stage and like doing your thing, like I know that you have. Not only the potential, you're reaching it, and you're exceeding what people expect.
Yeah.
Coming from like the conversation about your rap name and like how that also is to be expected on what you will perform on stage. I think you have something there, not because of lyricism, not because of stage presence, but because of also just who you are as a person.
Yeah.
Because sometimes whenever you walk in to a place like let's say Idol the other night, when I saw you, you were the first person I saw.
Yeah.
And that means something.
Yeah.
Whenever I opened the door, I saw your ass and I said, "Who fucking let this white boy here?"
I appreciate it.
Like, what the fuck, I think so it means something whenever that happens.
Yeah, you got to play a character. You have to be something.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like, once again, it just goes back to the beginning. It's like you have to be different. I might not make it, and there's good odds I don't. There's good odds I don't make it famous. I'm not the biggest, but I'm proud of where I am because there's a lot of people who know my name.
Right.
And that's the thing. Like
and you're doing it. At least you're doing it.
You see all these new rappers, and you're like, you're good, man. But you got to be different. You got to do something different. Have a shtick. Have something. You know what I mean? Make your name. Make something dope. Yeah. Make it to where when you walk in a room and I've seen you once, I'm like, dude, what's up?
Right.
You know what I mean? And there's plenty of artists that are like that here. I mean, for me, it was Psych. Psych was my like number one. Like the minute I saw him perform, I shook his hand. I was like, dude, phenomenal. I have to get you on a track. And like, there's plenty artists that are like that, and all you have to do is just separate yourself. Don't try to be something. Don't do this. Don't do that. Like, do what you feel is the right thing to do, and then that's all you gotta do.
Stop being somebody that you're not.
Yeah, be yourself.
Ultimately, it ultimately fucks you in the end.
For sure.
Because then people start seeing you as that person, and you're like, I'm trying not to be. That's the whole thing. That's a lesson we learned today, is be genuine as possible, because even like Lil Dicky, even if he wants to be famous or wants to be something that he doesn't want to be anymore, he has to climb that mountain of what he was,
Yep.
And anybody can do it, but god damn, dude, like, holy shit, that's a lot of work, especially with the face that you have,
Yeah.
So yeah, dude, I think I think you got something going
I
on.
appreciate it, man.
100%.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, like I said, there are a lot of bars I put a lot of time into.
Yeah.
And I really enjoy that. Like, yeah.
You said you got a project coming out here pretty soon.
Yeah, dude, it's been in the making for quite a minute now. The first track on it, well, honestly, they've all just been kind of coming out of random areas, but it's gonna be my last. I think it might be my last album as Mr. Pancake, man.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
You think you're gonna venture off to do something different, or maybe a different like face, or
essentially like this stick only works while I'm young.
Mm.
And so it's like if I get the one more chance, then it's like I'm done. Like
right.
And so this is like that's why I'm putting the Miles track on. That's why I'm like doing as much as I can to get it somewhere because I want it to get somewhere. I'm gonna put as many Amarillo artists as I can on it. And I want it to be a very, very big and important project for not only me but just everyone in Amarillo.
Hell yeah.
And then that's it. Like, because to me, a lot of being a rapper is starting to be very like I'm having a lot of white shame, because of what's just going on in the world.
Right.
For the longest time, I saw it like, dude, I grew up in a trailer park. I grew up I grew up with tough times.
You grew up white trash.
And it was like. And then, and I moved around houses. My parents divorced twice. I, grew up past 12. I basically didn't really have a mom around. Like,
right.
So it was like, I didn't have a great past. And I could go into the detail, but I let the music do that more.
Right.
But like, I didn't have a great upbringing. I didn't have a great, like, I got the short stick. So I always saw it as like, that's why I'm allowed to do this because, I went through something, so I have a reason to rap, and I have a reason to be part of the culture.
Right.
But I see it get inflated by too many of these, dudes that, frankly, just haven't been through nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And they rap about just the most basic and just things that have never happened.
Right.
And it's just so fake.
Mm-hmm.
And it's becoming to where I'm scared that eventually I'm going to be categorized under that. Not only that, but I'm scared that the audience that likes that is the audience that likes me. And I don't want to feed the wrong audience.
Right.
That's not what I'm wanting to do. And so I think just a lot of it.
That's crazy that you say that because where I grew up, Friona, which is like maybe an hour away. It's a small-ass bumfuck Egypt town.
Guyman?
Yeah.
That's where I was born.
Oh, shit. No way.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So that you kind of get it. Where it's like the small town fucking weird shit.
Yeah.
But where I was, I was poor.
Yeah.
And it like I've talked about this on pod. It was Slim, it was my black friend, and then Grim, which he's my Hispanic friend. But the whole block, man, I was the only white kid.
Yeah, yeah.
And Slim and Grim were like my fucking brothers.
Yeah.
Like he was next door. Slim was next door. He took care of me because he was a few years older than I was. My parents were never home. So like I got pretty much like raised by these two fucking goons, Slim and Grim. And they are the ones that got me into fucking rap in the first place.
And your music is much more like it's culture.
Right.
Your music is very
but I wanted to say like I do sometimes like think like I am a fucking white fuck.
Kind of
doing this, But
your music isn't. I don't think your music would ever garner that audience. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The rich white dudes, no offense, are not going to listen to you. They're not interested in it.
Yeah.
They're
true.
like, dude, this shit's ass.
Yeah. Like,
they listen to my stuff and they eat it up. They're like, dude, he's being silly on a track. Oh, he just made a Kurt Cobain line. Oh no, he didn't. And it's just like. It's like I'm becoming to where my music is so available for so many people that, there's people like, you, and there's people who grew up with me, and there's lots of the culture that does like my music and likes what I'm doing. But there's a lot of it that doesn't. And there's a lot of that has beliefs and things and that's going on in the world right now that I just do not want to be a part of. I don't want to support, and I definitely don't want money from it. And so because of that, put out my last album, and this last album's going to have my best features, the most Amarillo people I can have on it. It's going to have the most down-to-earth beats, the most just like very me just kind of explaining how I feel, and it's going to be a lot of just fuck the audience.
Right.
Because if you like my music,
it's going to be at
if you like my music,
it's going to be the art.
Exactly, yeah. Because I need to get it out there that like I don't know. I might come back, maybe. And I'm thinking I'm probably just gonna end up doing indie music for a little bit, just as a side thing with Jeff, because I like it. I think Pancakes for Dinner is a good project, and I'm gonna try to get back to it. And people like that more. But as Mr. Pancake Man, I just think like culturally right now, like in the world, I'm feeding the wrong audience, and I want to feed the right one. And so it's like with this album, I'm gonna make it basically as like steered away from the rich white dudes I can, and put the most like just disturbing lines on it. I mean, the first track has an Epstein line, you know, and it literally my first track on it is just dissing rich people. It's just dissing them.
Eat the fucking rich, dude.
It literally says that, yeah, and it's like, you know, I'm really sick and tired of just being a light for them, and I don't want to be a light for them. I want to be a light for the people I was raised with, the people I love.
Well, you know what? Think about this too. You know, pancakes you feed.
Yeah.
Think about it.
There
you know
you
what
go.
I'm saying? I mean, I always love progression and moving forward and changing and stuff. But,
yeah.
you know, I've done that. I've done my fair share. I've had weird fucking names. I've had Milkweed. I've had fucking Rex. I've had fucking Smokey. But the only fucking thing that stuck was Psy.
Yeah.
And I still get like, why Psy? What does Psy mean to you? Because it's S.I.G.H. It's not Psy, but it has another acronym. It's an acronym.
Yeah.
And I have to explain it. And sometimes I'm like, fuck, man. Like, I don't know. Should I change it up to be more simple? And you know what, man? Like, so what the fuck if you do Pancake? You're like you just said, you wanted to feed the fucking people. Pancakes feed fucking people, dog.
Yeah.
You know? Like I think that's something to actually take into consideration too.
I want to. If the album does well and it seems like people really, really enjoy it, then I'll think about coming back. But I think for a while I'm kind of just wanting to put something out as a graduation thing. I've done this since I was in middle school. And I want to be able to just kind of put it at rest for a minute. I'll never not be Pancake. You know what I mean?
Right.
My family calls me Pancake. My friends call me Pancake. I'm fine with Pancake, and I want that, and I like that.
Yeah.
But I just don't know if the rapper in me will continue. Just because of that, you know.
Right.
And I love rapping. I'm really good at it, and I really genuinely think I am the best.
Right.
I genuinely think that, and I've become. I don't know. I've become too aware of that. And that's why I have such bad writer's block. You know, it's just because I'm too scared.
Dude, I have the worst, if not the best of the worst.
I wish I could write like I used to. Do you ever think that, you know? Like, I used to work at Cane's.
Yeah.
And they had the hole, is what they called it. Yeah. It's the first window. So you go to your first window to pay out. That was the hole. And you were alone. And, dude, I would write like half my bars in the hole. And then I'd go out to the back whenever the shift was over. I'd go out into the Walmart lot because that's where we had to park. And me and Bella would just sit in my car. And, dude, I remember, like, distinctively finding the beats and then rapping over them for the first time. Like, the song Mr. Pancake Man, like, the song. I remember her and I, like, sitting there. And I remember it gets to the part where the, like, because I'd never heard the beat before. Cookie Dough just sent me all these beats. And the beat, like, cuts out.
Wait, hold on. Cookie Dough?
That's my producer.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck is... Y'all are just, like... Foods groups.
Yep. Cookie Dough and Flaky Biscuits were the two that basically produced the last album.
Crazy.
But
crazy
yeah, between
that's
us
wild.
three, we were the three that made it. But anyways, and the Theorist was cool, but he's not a food guy, so no, I'm just kidding.
Fucking
right?
food.
I know, I like the Theorist. But I remember like hearing that beat, and I'm just rapping the bars I had just written in Cane's, and we get to this part where my line, it's like, water droplets, but you'll never say I missed. And the like beat cuts out, and we were both just like, oh my God, this is fire.
Dang.
This is it. And it's just like, I miss back when I had like the fun and the passion, and I had that. And now it's like, I write sad stuff, and then I try to put some funny bars in it to break up the sadness, and it's like, man, even my funny bars are kind of sad if you think about it.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like, this kid still hits Epstein Island was a great bar, but it's also like, damn, you know?
I think the way I do it, maybe this is some advice, but the way I do it is like, if anybody wants me to feature, I do silly shit. I do the most crazy, wild, out of pocket shit for my features, And then with my personal music, that's whenever I get deep. Because most of the songs that I do that are mine personally, like they are, you can fucking every verse. It's like, what does this mean? What does this mean? But with my features, I just go fucking ape shit. And I just like talk about the craziest, dumbest, wildest things. And they're fun. And I like doing that, you know? Like fucking Jello. It was literally about talking about girls shaking ass. And I'm like, open up the book to John 3:16. No, I say, open up the book to Psalm 3:16. Thou shalt party if you got ID, you know? And it's just like that kind of shit. Oh, shit. We in some trouble. Motherfucking, we in some trouble. Motherfucking rubble on some motherfucking doubles, you know? Just like dumb shit. Just like random dumb shit. But also in tune, going back to like, you know, you're sitting there in the hole being like, this is where I write. This is where I write. I had, dude, I used to throw paper. That was my job for so fucking long. Her here, her for a dimmet. I used to do all of the rural areas. And I was in my car all the time. Yeah. And so I had nothing but time. And I got so used to sitting in my car writing that now that I don't do that anymore, it's hard for me to write. Yeah. So you get comfortable in a spot and you're like, damn, like my I guess like your muse or whatever is gone. Yeah. So like you don't have that flow in you. But what really helps me is like if I don't even want to listen to beats, I force myself. Yeah, yeah. Cuz then my brain goes into some type of lyrical thought process or whatever. So maybe that helps. I don't know. Maybe that will help you. I don't know. Yeah. But like writer's block, dude, on a level, I fucking hate it, and I always have it. Yeah, I always kills have it. Me. But yeah. Yeah, dude. I think you doing that little fucking project, man. You should hit me up. Send me a beat or something.
Yeah, for sure. I got a track where I'm gonna put Erratic and Mothball on it, so I'll put you on.
Hell yeah, dude. I think that'd be fucking tight.
It's a dope beat, yeah.
Sick, man. Yeah, I'm glad that we got to know the mixing of pancakes in this one. You know, yeah. What makes a pancake? You know.
Yeah, yeah.
I was thinking of titles being like the International House of Rap or something. Oh, okay, you know, yeah. Or like something that has to do with like pancake mix or something. There's
no one badder than us.
Ooh, that one's good. There's no one badder than us. Yeah. That shit's wild, dude. I actually enjoy having conversations like this. Yeah, yeah. Because I feel like it just makes us human. Like this is what our experience is.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think it pushes the younger guys that want to do music and they want to do like art or whatever. They have that. They're like, oh shit, this fucking rando is doing a pod talking about this rando that does rap and they're randomly doing rando shit. Yeah, and I want to do that too, you know?
For sure.
And man, it's like really good to have this conversation, actually get to know who you are.
Yeah,
you know?
Pancake, yeah.
So, man, I appreciate you coming on, dude.
Yeah, dude, it was super awesome. Dope. Yeah.
Maybe in a few years you come back on and we see who you are. You know?
Yeah, if I blow up, I'll still be doing Moshcast, man. I promise.
I heard that Pancake's here in town today.
I'm gonna bring y'all up with me. You know what I'm saying? If I'm up there, y'all are up there.
We all eating the pancakes, dude.
Yeah, you know that's how I've always been. You know, if I ever make it, y'all make it up with me. That's
Hell yeah.
You know?
I appreciate you coming, dude. 100%. Yeah, hey, we'll see y'all next week. Love y'all, and like always, go fuck yourself.